Ooh, shit. She's already zoomed out. What's good? What's good? Hi, guys. I'm at Ralph's because guess what? We're gonna cook together today. Just me and you. Just the crew. Us two. Just how we used to do. I've pulled up into this parking lot and I'm noticing that there are pumpkins in front of the store. It is but September 6th? 7th. September 7th. And I feel like it's a little early, but I'm also like, do I get a pumpkin? We're gonna get a pumpkin? I'm feeling awful, just to be completely honest with you guys. I'm feeling awful. I am feeling crippled by anxiety to the point that my fucking chest hurts all the time. And because my chest hurts all the time, I'm a fucking bitch. And that is not an excuse. It's no excuse. You don't get to just be a bitch because you don't feel right with the Lord. God, I wish that was the case, but it's just not. So, I've decided to work really hard on filling this anxiety hole because I do believe that my anxiety is a product of a monster that lives inside me and wants me to be unhappy. And I do think that I know a solution for this feeling and to quell this hateful monster bitch in my core. And that is to be a good person. And that is to accept life on life's terms. And right now I don't really know how to be a good person because I'm so reactive because I'm in pain, which is not cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to read the prayer of St. Francis. And I'm gonna do whatever that bitch tells me to do because that is like the IKEA instructions on how to be a good person. I've talked about this before. I don't need to figure it out. It's been figured out for me. Francis gave me the recipe. And while I'm doing that, we are gonna make some comfort food because I just need some comfort today. I need some comfort and it's gonna come from food. We're gonna make creamy Tuscan chicken and gnocchi, which I just realized the first thing we made together on this channel was creamy Tuscan chicken. And this is a different recipe, also from delish.com, and it involves a gnocchi. So, acceptance is the answer to all my problems today. Nothing happens in God's world without design. I am not a mistake. My experience is not an accident. And I am going to turn doubt into faith and be light in the dark. Those are the only elements of the prayers that I'm going to try and say that I remember by heart, but they do help and they do comfort. And I'm gonna try to find pause before I'm reactive because I gotta stop being a bitch to everyone I love because I love them and I just wanna be hugged. I just wanna be hugged. Am I even rolling? Oh, thank God. That's where I'm at. I'm also blessed as fuck. My dogs are swimmers.
Gotcha.
Bubs! Wow, he's not even just swimming for the exit.
Wow, he's so good. He's so good at swimming.
Maybe let him follow Bubs.
Oh. No, they're not. Icky's terrified. Bubs is a river rat, and it is so cute. Anyway, let's make this creamy Tuscan chicken and gnocchi. Bitch. And maybe get a pumpkin. Maybe I'm gonna get a pumpkin to feel happy. I am financially ruined, so just getting pumpkins to feel happy doesn't seem like a smart choice right now, so maybe I won't get a pumpkin. Why does it feel like spending my money on automizing my house is the way to feel better? I'm gonna pray. She's gotta pray. I gotta pray. I'm not getting a pumpkin. I'm gonna pray. Don't need a pumpkin, just need prayer. Before I go into the grocery store, I need to make an amendment. It's not creamy Tuscan chicken and gnocchi. It's different. It's different. Hold on, let me put the recipe. It's slow cooker Tuscan chicken meatballs with a gnocchi. So, we about to be a slow cooker bitch today. It's gonna be crazy. I never feel more wifey than when I use the slow cooker. I don't know what that's about. Something about a 5-hour long simmer just really makes me feel like a married woman. Also, am I like gonna double the sauce because I'm a saucy hoe in addition to a housewife? I think I am. I think I am gonna double the sauce. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna double the sauce.
1 hour later.
That hurt. That was $60. That was $60 for me to make dinner for my 3 people family with double sauce. But it's not like what I bought required buying extra to double the sauce. So no matter what, this dish would be $60. And I have other stuff at home already. So that's not even including everything you need. That's just what I bought. With the price of groceries lately, I'm wondering why we haven't put together like a smash and grab at a grocery store. Like, yeah, luxury items are sick, but like, have you ever looted a grocery store? Hit me up at the next Ralph's Grab and Go. You know what I'm saying? How do I get on that thread? And if I do get on that thread, forget I said this. These are not the droids you're looking for.
Oh, Bubba's locked up. We figured a way out. Hi, sweetest love.
Okay, we're back in the kitchen. And I have been informed by Joe that it's a good idea to preheat your slow cooker. So I'm gonna leave that. It's heavy. It's heavy. I'm gonna put water in that and turn it on so that I'm not just starting it cold when I start throwing it in it. I have not pre-read the instructions for the recipe, and I don't intend to. I'm gonna read it one at a time. I have gathered the ingredients, as you can see over there. Nothing funnier than being an alcoholic buying a bottle of wine, and like, I quit drinking before I knew about wine. Like, before I knew, I don't even know what there is to know about wine, to be completely honest with you. I do enjoy some fake wine, but I'm like standing in the alcohol aisle being like, I wonder if someone's gonna see me. I wonder if I should text my sponsor and say, if someone sees me and tells you I'm in the wine aisle, I'm cooking some chicken meatballs in a creamy white wine sauce. I do love a creamy white wine sauce. And that being said, I Googled what is the best dry white wine to put into a creamy lemony sauce, and the result was Chardonnay, not Savvy B. So I got the cheapest Chardonnay in the aisle. And that's barefoot, baby. Yes. Go off, you well-priced queen. So let's see, what's our first thing? Step 1. Wow, just like me to film all of that in a super close-up that I don't even want to use because my skin is not at its finest right now. So, in a medium bowl, using your hands, combined chicken, panko, egg, salt, Italian seasoning, pepper, garlic powder, half-cup tomatoes, arreti. I am actually going to trim down sun-dried tomatoes because I don't want a huge, like, tongue of a tomato in my meatball. Half cup Parmesan, form mixture into 18 about 1-inch meatballs. Plot twist of the century. I have read ahead in the instructions, and it's only because I was like, where do I put my meatballs now that oh fuck! I mixed the meatballs and I didn't tell you guys. And I'm sorry for withholding information, but now you know everything. Anyways, I read ahead in the instructions, and I see on step 3 it says, heat broiler using a spoon, transfer meatballs to foil-lined baking sheet. And so in my heart of hearts, I think I'm just gonna put these motherfuckers right onto a foil-lined baking sheet and start the broiler now. I don't know that I understand what a broiler does or is. Okay, now I'm gonna put it into the broiler. It says oven is hot, and I'm just gonna, it's freezing in here. How does the broiler work? We have no idea, right? Do I put it on the bottom shelf, babe? Or the top shelf, do you think?
It's maybe the shelf underneath this, but I'm not sure.
I don't think it's the shelf underneath this because that's just a storage area, right? This isn't hot at all. Okay, I'm not sure it's on. I think I'm just gonna bake these guys for a little bit, I guess. I don't know, I'm frustrated. I never know how my broiler works, and I don't think it does, and it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just gonna I know that they're just doing this to like cook them a little bit. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna put them in a pan and cook them in the pan a little bit. And then like kind of like steak searing. And then put them in the slow cooker. So that'll be my approach. Because honestly, I don't have it in me to fucking wait for the broiler to make sense to me. So a bitch has gotta do what a bitch has gotta do. I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil. And then plop those suckers in the olive oil and like turn them over every so often. Sort of sear them. Not serum. Oh, plopped a bitch. If anyone knows how to use a broiler like mine, let me know. Cause this is getting really frustrating. Like, I already told y'all, I'm suffering from anxiety. I done had enough of this hard life. I need a broiler that broils. You feel me? Okay, and then while these sear, I'm gonna keep turning meatballs out. My approach for the meatball turning out is I use an ice cream scooper and I make sure it's packed in tight. I like that much. And then I put the meat in my hands and I sort of ball it up. I don't do that on camera though because I'm a one-woman team and I don't want to get salmonella on my camera. I hope you can understand. So while those are searing, actually, I'm gonna do step 2. I'm gonna backtrack to step 2. And in the slow cooker, I'm gonna combine onion, the onion in the pot. You know I'm wearing my goggles. Garlic, broth, wine, and tomato oil. I'm gonna season with salt, and then I'm gonna put the meatballs in and cook it on high until the meatballs are cooked through about 4 hours. Well, again, with the tongue, it's just I'm out of control. I have no self-control over this. I decided to just sear the meatballs instead of broil them because I don't have time to figure out broiling. Okay. Surprise, surprise, bitches. I read the ingredients wrong. And when I say ingredients, I mean the instructions. Apparently you broil after you slow cook. So I seared them early. But you're supposed to throw the raw ass meatballs into the slow cooker and let them cook for 4 hours, then peel their soggy bodies out, put them onto the tinfoil tray, then broil them, then put them back in. So that's the actual instruction. It is not what I did. That is not what I did. I'm finishing the broil of the last meatballs. The broil, what am I saying? The fucking, whatever that is. And now I'm gonna plop my balls into my sauce. Oh, it smells good. It smells real good. Nestled. Nestling. Hey. Welcome to the nestle. Nestle my balls because I've had enough. Every day I'm nestling. See balls in 4 hours. That's just the rage my body is filled with today. I am 100% out of control. I'm gonna clean up my mess because while I'm going through this anxiety rage state, I am trying to keep my house in order because it feels better to have a clean house than it does to have anxiety and depression in a dirty house. So we're doing the best we can to maintain. And I think it is helping with my overall mood. And then it's 1:43 now, so 4 hours from now is 5:43. Is that right? We're gonna go to Costco and I'm gonna get to make my dog's food because I make my dog's food from scratch. And then I was gonna do a little writing assignment today for myself because I just started my new script and I think I might not have it in me. And that's okay because I did a lot. I did a lot today. Today I did a lot. And even if I didn't do a lot, I am tired and it's okay to be tired and it's okay to work through being tired. It is not okay to give up on yourself and give up on your day. So, to Costco! What are you doing, Bo?
Cleaning the ground.
Acting like Cinderella?
Cinderella. You would think of our relationship like that, wouldn't you?
You think you're the Cinderella in our relationship?
No, I think you would see yourself as me seeing myself as the Cinderella, seeing you as the wicked stepsisters. It's a Christopher Nolan plot, I know. lot to take in.
You're the wicked stepsister, and you always will be.
I would hope so. Back to your room, Cinderella.
Ugh. I've been notified that it's the first night of football again, which for me is not the business, sis. Was I in focus for any of that? Shh. Gotta turn every noise-making device off. There we go. All right, bitches, we're back. Off camera, I made my dog's food. I went to Costco, and here I am now, adding the gnocchi. Woo! Look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful balls. Ah. That might become a staple song over here on this channel. I'm just gonna throw the gnocchis in. I got a little bit more than the recipe called for, but that's just my thing, I guess, isn't it? And I just poured them in. Boom. Poured. Next, the recipe says to pour in the gnocchis and to add in more of the sun-dried tomatoes. Boom. Gnocchied. So we'll do both of those things. And then we let it sit for another 20 minutes. And then we come back and we add the spinach, the heavy cream, and the ches. I went overboard on the ches. Call the police. Ask me if I care. Guess what? Answer is, I don't. My life is so complicated and tragic and hard. Okay, well, broke some of the meatballs. That'll happen if you're not doing the broiling. Am I zoomed out? Yeah. Whoa, shush. Is the football upsetting you? How many times a bitch gotta turn off the fucking game? Okay, we have reached officially, cannot fucking wait any longer, o'clock, and we're just gonna finish this bitch. We're just gonna finish her right off. I don't think I'm a slow cooker girl, first of all, actually. Okay, spinach cream, quarter cup of Parmesan. Okay, so we're gonna add the Parmesan. American woman. Put that cheese. American woman. What about that cream? And we're doubling it, so we're gonna do a whole cup of cream. Pouring in the cream. American woman. Put that cream in, see, yeah. Now it's time for the baby spinach. Put about 6 cups in, so let's just pour that in. Yes, 2 cups. Single serving calls for 3 cups, so we're gonna do 3 freaking measuring cups full, which guess what that equals? 6 cups, bitch. That's the math that's mathin'. Also, I don't think I'm supposed to be stirring this with the meatballs in. Directions are hard. They're hard to follow, especially when you are an independent American woman. We're not gonna give up. We never give up, we never surrender. We just keep on packing that shit in, you know? Stirring it from the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna let this have about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna determine how wilted. Cute! So overall, did I follow the instructions perfectly? No. Is that okay? Yeah, dude. What's gonna happen? You gonna call the cops on me? Make your own creamy Tuscan chicken meatball gnocchi. You tell me how easy it is to follow the directions to a T. You tell me! I suppose next you'll tell me you know what 6 + 7 is. Because in my house it's 11. I cannot freaking believe it, y'all. 365 days later. It is time. Yeah, it's time. You know, I'm gonna make a bowl. She's making a bowl, checking it twice. Gonna find out what's yummy and nice. Putting gnocchis in the freaking bowl. Fuck. I texted Joe and James the Rafiki, it is time. Literally, I'm older now. My fingers are older from when I started making this. Solid cooked. I have a history of not cooking things thoroughly. Let's hope that shit is cooked. Looks cooked. It's been cooking for 5 hours. It's gotta be cooked, right? You know what? It's just okay. Ain't that a bitch? Oh, fuck. I just burnt my goddamn tongue. I shall prepare the Billy Dough taste test. I'm gonna do an gnocchi, a little bit of spinach, a bit of a ball, some sauce. Joe's gonna yell at me if I leave the door open. Sorry, Bubba, you missed your chance. Oh, hello,
All right.
Billy Dough.
Let's see these chicken meatballs.
Time for your taste test.
All right. It's been a while. Really looking forward to this.
It's disappointing as hot as balls, huh?
Temperature-wise,
Yeah.
it was all right. It's pretty lackluster, though. I don't know if
Disappointing as fuck.
I don't know about. I'm not disappointed. I feel it's the not the chicken, the other thing.
The jokey?
Yeah, the jokey. Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's something there. Maybe it's just too. The sauce isn't penetrating. I feel like that's always the problem with that, though. With that specific type,
Yeah.
the jokey or whatever.
The gnocchi.
You know, any yoki jokey.
Yeah.
But I could eat it.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna eat it.
Yeah, we're gonna eat it.
What's your score?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
It's higher than I'd give it. It's higher than I'd give it.
Because you're the one who made it, you put in the effort, so you're the one who's most disappointed. But as the freeloader, all right, Hobo Train 7.